Welcome to the Crooked Stripes Podcast, where your hosts discuss various aspects of lawn care, landscaping, and snow removal. Let these two friendly Canucks help you cultivate a different outlook on the green industry. And with that, here are your hosts, Brendan Brubaker and Martin Hodder.
All right, folks, we're back again, episode 34. What's happening, Martin?
Oh, this is it, buddy. A little later in the week this week with the holiday and whatnot, but
yeah,
back to work, back to the grind.
Yeah,
back to this.
I know, yeah. Back to the grind of the pod. Love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep. Good Labor Day long weekend. I seen you were a big drive away from home, weren't you?
I was traveling, yep. I didn't plan on it. It just kind of usually before long weekends or whatever, we try to do something at the shop with all the guys. We usually like go out for dinner or lunch and
nice
beer or whatever.
Right.
So this time we decided to barbecue. We brought picked some steaks, some corn, all that stuff. Everybody was there and it was good. Kind of get all the boys together.
That's awesome.
And did that, had a couple of beer, played some drinking games. And it was probably 10 o'clock, I guess. And a couple buddies from New Brunswick called saying, "What are you doing?" And I was like, sitting around drinking, blah, blah, blah. They're like, "Oh, we're doing the same. You should come up too. Come on up, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, fuck it. I was feeling all right.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'll go. And then next thing you know, I committed to it. And
so you might say the unexpected beer.
Oh, it was a weekend full of unexpected beer.
All right. Nice.
But someone messaged me that lives up there, and they're like, "You guys never had adventure beer on the list." And I was like, "This is definitely an adventure." But yeah, no, it was a late night Friday. It was probably, I don't know, 3 o'clock by the time we went to bed, and then
nice
7:30 rolls around, and Eddie texts me. He's like, "You coming?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm packing, buddy. I'm showering. I'm on the way." And it was, I think it was about 8 o'clock out the door. Drove to, I thought it was St. John, but outside of St. John.
Okay. So how many hours is that?
About 6 hours and 45 minutes. So yeah, it was a couple hours. I think I drove longer than I slept that night, but
yeah, sounds like
all
it.
Right.
You battled.
But yeah, no, he has a sweet spot. So these are a couple guys that I met through, like, they own landscape companies, whatever. One's a sales rep for Boydco, fertilizer company. The other guy owns Port City Lawn Care.
Nice.
Shout out to those 2,000. Like, yeah, so come on up. We went up. They have it's a pretty cool spot. It's kind of like this island outside of St. John.
Okay.
Like, take a ferry over to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and just like a bumping little spot. And
I'm looking on the map right now. Looks cool, St. John. I don't think I've been there.
St. John's a pretty cool spot.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly don't think I was ever there before.
Okay.
Like I might have driven through it, but whenever I'd go to New Brunswick, it'd be Moncton or Fredericton, right?
That's pretty far, like, south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
If you're cutting through, like, the Stateway or whatever.
Yeah,
but
right.
It was good. Got to hang out with the boys. Kind of shot the shit about some business, some other things, this, that. Because Eddie does a lot of snow and commercial stuff and whatnot. And no, it was good. Just kind of got away from work for a weekend. Drive home Monday was rough.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah,
sounds
it was
rough.
There was a big accident too, so that was kind of part of the highway was all blocked off, and detours and rain, and it was a lot. Monday was a long day.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I definitely doubled down on the white monsters.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But that was good. Just kind of
hung
out, drank some beer. It was fun.
Nice.
I was driving home. And I put that, like, ask me questions or whatever, just something to do while I'm driving,
right.
just like shoot the shit with people,
that.
whatever. And someone asked if I slept under any barbecue covers on the weekend, but safe to say I did not sleep outside this weekend. I did sleep in my truck one night, but I was still, I was like in the back seat, like I wasn't outside or whatever, but I was.
So you're good.
Yeah, well, it's because we got back to the cabin or whatever it was probably got to be 5 o'clock 4:30 in the morning, I guess.
Nice.
And I didn't want to go in and wake because two people were back and they're sleeping already. So I didn't want to
Okay.
go in and wake everybody. And I didn't want to sleep outside because it was supposed to rain because I learned my
Right.
lesson.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So I went over and scurried to the back of the truck there and
Yeah.
good to go.
You're good
Slept
to
like
go.
a baby. And then the next morning, I was up at probably 7:30 and did a bunch of invoices. Got all my invoices
Nice.
done for the month. Yeah.
Yeah, you like doing that.
Oh, man. It's a good time to be productive. Everyone else is still sleeping. You just hop up to your thing for an hour or two. And
You're crazy. Yeah, I remember in Kentucky, it was like 5:30 in the morning, and we didn't go to bed
until
that
3:30.
long. Yeah, that long ago.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make it to the bathroom, and Martin has his laptop open doing some invoices. Like, what are you doing? Getting it done,
Working,
man.
baby.
Yeah,
Working.
like, all right, I'm going to bed again.
Yeah. See you in an hour when you wake up.
See you in an hour.
But like I said, I don't know. I don't really get hangovers and I don't sleep a lot, so might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah. Were you just on the beer train?
Always, buddy.
Yeah, the BLs.
The BLs for the boys.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
You really can't get that much of a hangover if you just stick to light beer. That's the secret.
They were all there trying to get me to do shots and
I bet you're
that.
like, nope.
I'm like, nah, that ain't for me, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Hand me another one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I know it's good. It's good. Good weekend, good little break, and
Nice.
yeah.
Good time
What about
away.
yours? How was your long
That's good.
weekend?
Oh, it was great. I made it into a bit of a longer one, I'm really glad I did that.
Oh, you
Went
went
up-
to the cottage early,
Yeah, I went up
didn't you?
Tuesday night. I went up there.
Holy gee.
Oh, I know, it was
You
beauty.
had a long week.
Oh, I know, it was great. I had a job like an hour out of town towards the cottage, so I had to do some rock spraying or whatever on a driveway. So I just kind of hit that on the way up. So that was beauty. Got that off the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it was a great week. We were chilling up there. It was our Rachel and my 3-year wedding anniversary on Tuesday. So that was the other half of the reason of going up early, right?
Yeah, all
So,
right. That's fair.
I know. So
We'll let it slide.
I know, right? But no, did that, and it was a great week up there. Got a little more work done. Brought my weed eater back up. I've really cleaned up the cottage up there, so it's looking pretty good right now. So no, coming along. So
One of the perks of the landscaper coming on vacation.
well, exactly, cleaning up the grounds. So
yeah, cleaning her up.
Yeah, got the cleanup done. So now we can take some bigger trees down and start kind of, I don't know, clearing some space out. So
Is that the plan?
Great. Sorry.
Is that the plan for up there? Kind of clear some space?
Yeah, he wants to build like a big shop, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe a 2-door shop up there to keep the boat and the Sea-Doo, and maybe a little workbench, I said, and do some work up there. So that's kind of the next step. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I know.
That'd be dope.
I know.
There you go.
Right?
You can use that for a little far, I guess, for you to use as a landscaping.
Yeah, I know, right? A little far, but no, it's great. Yeah,
Maybe next time.
Then the whole fam came up, so there's 8 of us, like my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, their husbands, right? So awesome weekend, obviously, and we took the old sailboat out. He's got a Hobie Craft, and so there's 4 of us that went on the sailboat, and my brother-in-law Jeff, we're pretty tight, and he's pretty high up with Amazon, so he's in Ottawa. He likes to dabble in a couple beverages or so. So
Fuck yeah.
It's, hey boys, you want to go on the sailboat? Hell yeah, we do. And it's like, how many beers are we bringing? So
Enough.
And usually we go out for like maybe an hour or 2, right? It's like nothing crazy, if that. Because there's some good wind, so let's hit it. And then Jeff grabs his cooler bag and probably loads 25 beers up and whatever else in there. And we had ourselves a time out at sea, let's say that.
Had yourself an afternoon.
So that was just a great time. Came back and feeling good meeting the girls back at the cottage. So.
I'm sure they were thrilled to see you.
So that was funny.
That's awesome. Sounds like a good little week away.
Yeah, it was a good.
It's like that's normally the weekend I'm up with my
right.
buddies up in Ontario, but
Yeah.
just didn't work out this year, and
No, I know that would have been.
I think he stayed in BC and a few of the boys other places. So
yeah. Well,
maybe next year.
Yeah, if you do it next year, we'll be linking up because that's only 20 minutes from their cottage, which is crazy. Like, what are the odds?
Like I said, I still got to come too. Ever since I missed the last one with.
I know. We'll figure that
shingles outbreak, but
yeah, the old shingles got you hard.
Got me good.
Got me good. Yeah, but we have some news too. We actually booked the flights to Expo, so
I should have.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting on Nicholas. I know you listen, you little bastard. Hurry up and call me back. But yeah, I'll probably be booking once. When this is out tomorrow, I should have them booked. So
nice.
With or without him. So that's kind of the ball's in his court now.
Oh, there you go, Nicholas.
But
up to you, pal. You're welcome to come with the boys, of course.
I will be booking tomorrow. Well, tonight probably when we get off here.
Yeah,
because a lot of the good flights now are shitty or gone or
way expensive.
They've definitely gone up a fair amount in price, but it is what it is. It's kind of it's expensive to fly anywhere from out here.
Totally.
Because there's definitely no direct flights from Sydney to Louisville. There's no flights from Halifax to Louisville. Like one of the flights we're looking at, like one of our better options for flights.
Right.
We literally go Halifax, or no, on the way back, we're going from Louisville, to Calgary.
Oh gosh, right, that
Calgary to Ottawa.
Okay.
Ottawa to Pearson.
Oh my gosh.
And then Pearson to Halifax.
Oh, and then you got to drive home.
And then drive 4.5 hours.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Calgary.
Like one of the flights, we literally leave at 11:30.
Yeah.
And we get home at 7:30 the next morning.
That's
or not even home, getting to Halifax.
Yeah, not
at
home
7:30.
Oh.
I mean, at least we won't have to get an extra hotel.
Right, I guess.
Sleep on the airport floor, I guess. But like Calgary's going the complete opposite.
Yeah,
like it can't be. It's not much farther, like than the other side of the country.
It doesn't get that much further. That's wild.
So it's kind of
I'm beginning to learn there's no direct flights to Louisville. Like not even out of Toronto.
No,
there's like one.
Yeah, because you guys are going through New York again, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that what it said?
Tuesday?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think it was LaGuardia. I think you had the same
Tuesday
one
morning.
last year.
Yeah, same one as last year. Tuesday morning.
LaGuardia or whatever, yeah.
So that'll be good.
Yeah, so like I said, well, I think we're probably going to end up going down Monday.
Nice. Yeah.
Fly down, get in late Monday night, stay there.
Yeah.
And then meet up with you boys Tuesday when you get.
Nice. Yeah, we'll get in.
We'll find a spot or two to drink some beer ahead.
I'm sure
waiting for you.
We always find a spot to do that.
Yeah. But we got to make sure we book those tickets to the actual show tonight
Expo
too.
Tickets. And if anyone else is, you can use Stripe Life as a code. That should save you half. Helps a little bit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll be using Stripe Life.
Nice. And anything we get, we're giving it back into our giveaways at the show. So
Kenny must have a bunch of stuff all lined up to go, does he? Ready to roll? I know he got that little mini truck, which is
so sick.
It's looking so good.
Yeah, I'm going to send him a little money for that to be in on the truck giveaway. And
I want to get a little Stripe Life Canada on those
Yeah, we got to get some red and white on there, right? That's what I thought.
I hope I win and get to drive 37 hours home in it.
That would be a crazy story.
I'd get it towed.
Oh yeah,
fuck that.
That would be horrible.
I'd probably have to drive it into Canada.
Yeah, you'd have to do all that stuff.
Oh, that'd be such a.
It would suck, and they're brutal to deal with.
I'd probably try to sell it in the parking lot.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think Ken pick someone else.
Yeah, redo.
Yeah,
you look like a legend.
Yeah, well, it's like even when they're doing those mower things, same thing. Like,
I know.
am I gonna be like, hey, Air Canada, can you put this in your fucking undercarriage thingy or whatever?
3 mowers in this trailer, please.
Yeah, just hook it on the hitch, drag it behind you,
fly it behind.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But
yeah, no, there'll be lots going on at the Stripe Life booth. Trucks I think Ferris is giving away. They might be giving like a full size 0-turn away. I'm not 100%. I know they're giving away like they have this crazy push mower.
Oh, the 15. Yes.
Yeah, something 15. FW50.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
It looks like a beast, but I think they're going to give one of those away. And Ken's got the Yetis again, like 10 Yetis. We got a Stripe Life Canada full Yeti that we're going to...
Do you?
Yep, we're giving it away.
Let's go. Hopefully a Canadian wins it.
Oh, that'd be a rush. It's like red, white, and blue, I think. So, or no, it's not.
I was going to say red, white, and blue. That's
No,
American
I know.
as fuck.
He said it's red, white, and blue, but it's mainly red and white or something like that.
Ah,
It's
okay.
like, all right, I can get down with that. So,
Yeah. Fuck
yeah. No, it'll be wicked. So.
I'll use that as my check bag on the way home.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and I hit up a graphics place in Elmira here, and I'm gonna get like a bunch of Stripe Life stickers to give away, a bunch of Crooked Stripes stickers that we should give away, and we're gonna throw her all on the table. So,
Let's go.
Yeah,
Did you look at? I know we talked before about the vinyl stuff. Did you look at them into your trucks at all?
Yeah, I did. I'm slowly getting towards pulling the trigger. I want it to look a certain way, so I've been back and forth with the designer a little.
Yeah, because I know what you showed me looked good.
Yeah,
was that you that did that, or was it the designer?
Yeah,
that
I did
it?
that.
And you just sent it to the designer.
Yeah, I just did it on Canva, like kind of just so she could get a good idea, and then
an idea of what you wanted.
Yeah, and then she did it on her program.
Yeah, so that they can use it to print.
Yeah, exactly.
From there or whatever.
Yeah, so slap the big Brubaker horse on the side and get some leaves in our logo trailing in the box. I think it looks cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, big Stripe Life on the back tailgate.
Well, that's something you got to throw it in there, right? Because I feel like that's what a lot of people like. I mean, I'm sure in Elmira they recognize the blue horse, but anywhere else,
I know
you're probably more known for Stripe Life,
right? So we're gonna
it was Brew Prop for the longest time. So
I know,
but it's not even Brew Prop anymore, right? It's
Brubaker. Yeah, it was Brubaker Property Care. That's when I was just sole proprieting it up. I don't know if that's a word.
I like how you verbed that. That was good.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, and then everyone knew that, but everyone knows the Brubaker. It's like, oh, the guy who does landscaping. So
yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, and he is that horse guy now. So
that's Brandon and his horse.
Yeah. That's good.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, that'll be sweet getting those stickered up. So get the big trucks going and do something small on my on the Eco Diesel.
They're gonna say on the Jetta.
Oh, we gotta get some on the Jetta too.
Well, I mean, it's a work truck.
100%.
You take that all the time.
Oh yeah, I know. Things are Old Faithful.
Yeah, but you're getting ready for that stuff. But I figure with this time of year, what if we kind of go into some fall things, kind of maybe some newer guys, kind of thinking of different stuff they can do.
Yeah,
this time of year to really kind of push to really to Christmas. Like it's
I always
quarter now.
Yeah, I know. We always
it's a
joke
rush for the next.
I know
2 months.
We always joke. It's like, oh, well, after Labor Day, sprint to Christmas. Like it's just a full out gong show. It seems like so.
Oh, it definitely. Well, just think how fast this year went.
Yeah, I know.
Like it was just Labor Day. Like that's
I know.
Fucked. It feels like it was Christmas, like a month and a half ago.
I know when we started the pod.
Well, what episode are you on? 30 what?
34.
That's what I mean. That's 34 fucking weeks
ago. Crazy. I know. Went by so fast.
So fast.
It's
so
crazy.
Slow.
So if anyone's thinking of starting something, just do it.
Fuck yeah.
Because you'll
jump
be
in
there before you know it.
Yeah.
So anyways, well, how do you want to start this off there?
Well, certainly, I know today we were doing a bunch of, I know you do it as well, a bunch of fall fertilizer. I mean, I've always done it. I think it's just as or more important than your spring stuff. I mean, you put it down, some people don't want it. A lot of guys here don't do it, but we always did because it just kind of builds up your root system for next year, kind of makes and your grass looks good for the next 6 weeks, right? It kind of holds you out, you over the year, and
looks good in the winter. Well, sometimes we don't have snow, so it looks great in the winter for us.
Yeah, so you do that as well, don't you? Some fertilizing and stuff this time of year?
Yeah, we do some of that too. I find it really helps. Develop that really good root system in there. So,
are you using different product than you do in the spring, or are you using the same stuff?
I am. Different whatever, different variations, same product, but different,
different ratios.
Different.
That you're going for?
That's what I was going. I couldn't fucking think. It's been a long day.
I hear it's been a long week and it's only Wednesday.
It just started.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I love the spring fertilizer. I think everyone should do it.
Fall fertilizer?
Fall. Holy jeez, I'm all over the place.
That's all good. I'm here to straighten you out, buddy.
Yeah, perfect.
Try to. That's not a good sign.
That's
if I'm the one, if I'm the one keeping us on track, we're fucked.
Well, we'll just stay on track together because,
stay on track, off track together.
Yeah, there you go. That's more like it.
But no, we did a bunch today. I think it was 30, 37 properties. Oh, wow. Bunch of residentials, and did a school and a couple schools and a soccer field. So
okay, you did that with your stand-on spreader sprayer.
Fuck yeah,
nice.
That's probably like it's good. Like the stand-on spreader is good for like spraying and all that stuff, but it absolutely crushes the efficiency of a walk behind spreader.
Oh, like spreader, yeah.
Well, you think like some of those spots I did, like I've push spread these fields before, like the fields before.
The school, okay.
It fucking sucks. Your legs are like jello, and like the spreader, I have like one of those Echo walk behind ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And the back legs on them. Have you ever used one? The Echo ones?
No, not an Echo one.
So what? I don't know why it's. I get why it's built. Like it's built so like if you put it down, it will like
it'll
lean
stand
back and sit.
Okay,
but they're too long.
Right.
So when you're walking, if you hit like a little bit of uneven ground, the legs are digging in, and you're constantly like.
And then you're.
Yeah, looks like you're riding a fucking horse.
Right. Okay.
Like, jigging your arms around, but oh man, it's exhausting. Like you're pushing.
Yeah.
Like one of those things you're putting 40, 50 pounds in.
You're right.
Pushing it, and you're only getting.
Yeah,
you're not
how much
getting
of a
that
spray?
wide of a like what 6 feet?
6 feet, like my arm span here.
Yeah,
so yeah, 6 feet.
This ride on these soccer fields, I'm putting it down 22 feet at a time.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so you're laughing and flying.
Yeah, and I'm going like 4, whatever. Well, I don't know what the actual speed is. I think it's like 3 miles or whatever. It's faster than walking.
Fast. Yeah. Fast.
It's faster than walking, and I'm doing basically 3 passes to 1.
Wow.
And I stand there and just use my fingers.
Yeah, and just drive along.
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
It's been crushing it, and it's super even too, right? Like I find with the walk behind ones, like especially where it's like a single wheel drive one, you get a little bump. And the wheel might jump a little, so it skips a little spot.
Okay.
So it's just very consistent, right? 'Cause it's all mechanicalized. So
that's a good.
Now
point.
It works good. I'm a big fan. I got a bunch more to do.
Nice.
The rest of the week, but I'm gonna try to squeeze them all in. I'm gonna go crazy, try to get them in 3 days. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think you can do it?
We're gonna find out.
I think you can do it with your.
So I currently have 40 on the list for tomorrow.
Okay.
And I think just as many or more
next day.
For the next day, so.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Keep us posted on your story.
So when I'm dead on Friday, that's why.
All right. That's why
it's good. It's I don't know. I might run out of fertilizer, to be honest. I need to get some more. And
okay.
I was supposed to pick some up when I was in New Brunswick.
Right.
And I didn't.
Yeah. That didn't happen.
I was when I was leaving. I was like, I'm going home.
I
was like, I'll go back to Moncton.
I'll get a far enough drive, anyways. Get me home.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go through there anyways, but it was the holiday too, right? Everything was closed.
I know.
So
yeah, everything was closed there Monday.
Yeah, I think he's coming down tomorrow or the next day, so I'll get him to bring me some stuff or ship it down or whatever needs to be done.
Nice,
but. And again, I know we talked about liming before.
Yeah.
That's another bagger of a.
Is that a good? Okay.
Yeah. Well, because we usually put it down pretty late. I mean, a lot of places don't use it. We do. We have super acidic soil being on the.
Yep. Right.
The coast. But yeah, I know we put it down every fall. A lot of places we put it fall and spring, and we use the granular. Fuck powder. Okay. The powder stuff is messy. It's everywhere.
Powder. How does that work?
It's literally just like a dust.
Oh, that sounds.
It absorbs
terrible.
a lot quicker,
right?
but we don't want it to, like when we're doing it, I don't want it to absorb.
Right away.
So we try to put it down like late October, even early November.
Oh,
before
wow.
like a first chance of snow.
Right.
So then it basically you get a little snow on it, and then it just kind of absorbs in. It might take a few weeks to absorb in, right?
But you're fine with that.
I'm good with that because it absorbs in all winter long, and then spring you hit it again.
Okay, hit it again,
and then boom,
and
ready
it's
to
just
roll.
and then you're good all year.
Yeah,
look at that. That's a good little system.
It works well. What about aeration? Do you do any aeration in the fall, or do you mostly in the spring?
Well, everyone gets fired up about it in the spring.
Yeah,
I don't know what I. Yeah, we do a few. Like obviously, we have some people that want it in the fall, but. It seems like everyone just thinks that you should do it in the spring. Even
you have to do it in the spring.
Yeah. And it's like, well, actually, you should probably do it in the fall, right? Or I've heard both arguments.
I know. I like I said, I've always been a spring guy.
Same, but
and like we'll always do some in the fall, like not as many,
but couple.
I have a buddy in Halifax that they do all their aerating in the fall.
Really?
Like they might do like it's pretty much like 100% opposite of what we're doing. Like they might do like 10 in the spring and then everything else in the fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I mean, I know some guys do it in the fall because they're swamped in the spring.
And that's what I was thinking. Right.
And like it's wicked
done.
for that. Like if you're flat out doing your fertilizing and see everything else in the spring.
Yeah, clean
up. But
like
this week and next week of your September is way slower because you're not mowing as much or whatever.
Yep.
It could be a good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Could be a good play to.
Yeah, do it in the fall.
Yeah, have your lawn guys do that instead, and
it's not a bad idea. Yeah, if you're that swamped, it's not a bad idea. I think the theory in the fall is like, oh, the mower's been beating the lawn up all summer, or whatever, compacting it. It's like, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, if you want it done, I will do it.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have a thatching job this fall, which is kind of different for us. You definitely. Yeah, you can do it, but people get fired up for the thatching.
They get fired up.
Yeah, we have a big one. Okay, so it's like fucking, I think like 30,000 square feet.
Oh wow, that's like a big unit,
big one.
Okay, wow, so that'll be exciting.
It's gonna be great with a 21-inch walk behind.
I was just gonna say, is that how you do? Yeah, those ones work.
It's like
they work great,
phenomenal.
Like I couldn't believe I watched one online and I couldn't believe the stuff it was bringing up.
Yeah, that was the first video I've ever had go like.
Oh really?
Maybe
it was your video.
It was one of the first, maybe that one or second one, and it was literally like. And I think part of it was because with the Thatcher we own, it has like a surge protect in it for when it's like pulsing on the thing.
Okay.
So it sounds like you're running with the choke on.
Okay.
There was probably 60 people like, look at this idiot running with the choke on. I'm like, dude, the choke's not on. It's just the way it is. Like, because when I bought it, I was like, this thing sounds fucked. I brought it to like a small engine guy. He's like, no, it's right. This is fine. And then I posted it, and like it's pulling like it literally looks like fucking clouds of grass coming out of behind it.
Oh,
and people are like, "This guy's an idiot and doesn't know what he's doing." Like, it's actually like really good for your lawn. Like,
yeah, actually,
it works great.
I guess okay. It looks like you're just fucking the lawn. I guess if you don't know, right?
Yeah, but no,
That's funny.
It's working for that. Do that in a little. Actually, we have a top dressing job too.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
We have all kinds of these.
Get the Ego going.
Oh yeah,
the
Echo's coming out.
I love those things.
Yeah,
the Echo.
Yeah, that's probably. I want to say maybe an acre.
Oh wow, top.
Yeah, it's a top dressing seed.
How many yards is that going to be? That's a sand.
It'll probably be 35 bales.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
I don't know. Figure it out.
Well, all right.
Because it's hard to tell with like. I find so we price it at like by the square, like that per 1,000 square feet.
Okay.
1,000 square foot.
Yeah.
But it's kind of because like I find you can use the two same bales and they don't cover the exact same like even sometimes they don't even cover close to the same amount of square footage. Like we've done jobs where we'll get 1,000 square feet of bale. We've done other ones where we're getting like 350 square feet
Oh, wow.
a bale. So it's really hard to kind of...
Right.
I think it's just because, like, if the ground underneath is, like, relatively smooth, then it's just putting, like, that little top coat on it.
Yeah, you don't need that much.
You don't need much.
Okay.
But if it's, like, all wavy and shitty and little rust,
Right.
it's just eating up a whole lot more.
Right, okay.
So...
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's difficult to try to figure it. So we usually just buy it by the pallet and
Figure it out along the way.
bring a bunch and whatever we use, and then we mark it down. Then we know what it takes.
Right.
So next year when we top dress it, we know the exact
Okay.
how many we need and whatnot. But
okay, nice.
yeah, I got a few lawn things going on.
Nice. So that's a win. Some fall lawn items. That's great. Yeah. Nice.
Now, what are you doing bed wise?
In the fall,
Yeah,
we do.
Or what can people do? I guess if they're looking for stuff to go.
They can do. I guess fall cutbacks are coming up, but probably don't get into that quite just yet.
Yeah, you might want to wait a little bit on.
I know. I cut some hostas today, but they were looking like real ratty and like they just needed to be touched up. So it was like, well, I'm just gonna cut these out, right?
Yeah, just
and then
snap
I
them
left
back and be done.
There was like a lot of nice like zebra grasses and like all these other different grasses. It's like I left those, and the spireas still look nice. So
yeah,
but just trimmed up.
Do you cut your spireas back?
Yeah, I do. In the fall, yeah.
What do you cut them back? Like kind of what? Like you cut them ground up, like above ground?
No, I make like a nice little...
Like a tiny little ball?
Yeah, like a little
like a
globe
foot round.
on the ball. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, like a foot round globe.
I'll hammer them pretty good. They always come back with a vengeance.
They're tough as fuck.
Those things,
nails.
those things don't die ever.
Same with some of those hydrangeas.
Yeah, those two.
So I think it's the Annabelle one?
Okay.
One, I don't know which one. It's
one of them is yeah.
You literally, like, we cut it at like fucking hacker back. And the next year they're fucking like 6 feet tall again.
Yeah, it's like they're mad.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, you ruined my... But if you don't do it, they get too laggy, right? They get...
Right.
They're just like flopping all over the place and droopy. And,
yeah, droopy. Okay.
Yeah. So
there you go.
I said they're good for that.
Yeah.
Your grasses. Do you cut them back in the fall, or do you do them in the spring, or do you kind of depend on what it is?
Kind of depend. I like the look of leaving them throughout.
All winter?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But then if we have like sometimes you get these ice storms and then it fucking just dummies them and then they're all flat in the beds. Yeah. And it's like, well, now I got to go. They look like shit in the winter.
Yeah, if they're stuck down or whatever.
It honestly depends. I'll do
like
either.
Customer preference.
Yeah, or like some businesses I'll leave them, or I'll just whatever.
So it does leave some good winter interest, right?
Yeah, I know. Like to leave a bit, but sometimes it's like, no, this place, let's cut it all back so we're good to go in the spring.
Yeah.
So
and it's pretty good for the bed. Get rid of it all, right? Because I find, like, especially with like we have customers that want to leave them. So I'm like, all you're doing, like, especially with like hostas and stuff, we don't. I don't leave any. Like, we get rid of
suck all soggy and
they just turn into like
mush
soup.
I know,
hosta soup. But the problem is, too, you get a chance of putting a bunch of pests under it, and like, man, if I was like a mouse or something looking for a house, buddy, I'd be living in the hosta house.
Nice warm hosta soup.
Yeah, hosta soup for the boys. But that's what I mean. It's just kind of like, it doesn't make sense to leave it.
I know.
It's just,
and I find you're so busy in the spring, so like do everything you can in the fall to prepare. That's how at your spots you look after. So that's what I try to do.
And it's a pretty easy upsell too, right?
True.
Just kind of be like, hey, this is what you should do. Maybe on our fall cleanup visit, we'll spend last one. We'll spend an extra hour here cutting back your perennials. And like I said, if you're already there cleaning up leaves,
it's just, I know it's so easy to do.
them, chop them.
I like
chuck them in.
I like having all our cutbacks done before like the big leaf send cleanups, right?
Yeah. It makes it easier too when you're blowing out beds and
right.
You're not trying to blow around
and spireas full of leaves. It's like I've been there, done that. We ain't doing that anymore. So
learned your lesson.
So sometimes, you know what? Some things get clipped a little earlier, and it looks clean though. So it's all good.
Did you see that video Paul Kamara put up about cutting back those daylilies to get them to rebloom?
I did, and yes, sticks I commented on that, didn't I? Yeah. Because
And what is like? What was I like? I've never done that. Like I've never
didn't know that was a
if
thing.
that works. Neither did I. If that's legit, that's fucking genius.
Yeah. Yeah, he was talking about you do your cutbacks at a certain, it would have been like last week or 2 weeks ago. And somehow the lilies will re-bloom, right?
Regrow and rebloom?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I have to look into that because because a lot of times like the daylilies are kind of getting done, right? But if you can get that to rebloom on
that's cool.
That'd be pretty good,
right?
Especially for fall color and fall.
Yeah, just another. Yeah, that would look good.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. We'll have to look into that more.
Yeah, I probably should look into it before I brought it up.
Knew something about it. I think I was messaging him after about it.
Sticks is a big plants guy.
Big plants. Big garden knowledge guys.
Yeah, big plant guy.
So we like that.
Do you do any like fall annuals or fall plantings or anything like that? Like seasonal?
We do some at the golf course. We usually do
baskets and stuff, or are you dropping off like
we do I get the planters made up for the golf course, the annual planters.
Yeah. Oh, so you just get fall ones made up?
No, I guess they're usually good all year. I don't know, the planters.
Fuck, that's pretty good.
That I get made. They look great until I fucking pitch them. So I know. So we did like 35 big planters this year for them. It was aggressive.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but they just had the U15 Canadian Nationals.
Okay. They wanted it looking.
We wanted it. So we did a lot of red and white in the planters, and we made her look pretty sweet there. Two of us went there the day before the tourney and like just pruned everything, touched it up, raked the beds, flip trimmed the beds. Like it just looked sweet.
Just make her pop.
Yeah, and the groundskeep, like all the boys at the course are like flip trimming all the bunkers, and they're just killing it out there. So love to see.
That's unreal.
I know. I'm like, you guys are killing it out here.
Yeah. Well, it makes your job easier when you come back, right?
Right. So no, it's
but
good
back to your planters. Did you ever do? It's another thing. I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. I did it for a while for customers. I partnered with the lady we were doing work for.
Yeah.
Did you ever do like the winter planters?
No, but that's a good idea. I thought about that last winter. Like, there's something there for that.
I think so. Like, especially if you can get them to like some commercial customers, like, get them in their build, because like you can put it outside their store. And they'll stay all winter, right? Once that ground gets frozen.
Oh yeah.
Like you should be good. And
yeah, they'll stay. I know. And that's such a sharp look. Like coming in a business, you have a couple nice 2 planters on each side.
On either side of your door or something like that, and kind of just pops a little, right? And it's something good that you can do, right? You can kind of it's easy add-on work for you as like a company
when you're slow.
And you already have customers. Like homeowners would probably buy them. Make smaller ones.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do a couple.
Like that might be something you could sell to customers too, right?
That's true. We might be having to do that now.
Yeah, so like I said, that's another little thing that you could. I know we used to do it when I first started. We were
holiday planters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that partner with a lady that we were doing some work for. Like so basically I'd go get all the brush and I'd get all the material and trim it and get the pots and do the soil and stuff, and then and then she would be she was artsy.
Yeah, she'd make
not.
Yeah.
She'd make them look like someone actually wants them in front of their house. I'd make it look like the garbage can that everyone just stuffed all their trimmings in.
Dump some brush on their front porch.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so it was good. Like it was profitable. It was
okay.
So that could be something too.
That could be something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay.
Something extra to fill the boys' schedule.
Yeah, no, I like it. Well, we can't forget about leaves.
No, fucking leaves. It's like
that's how you feel about leaves. That's exactly it.
Relationship with them.
And like for us, how long is your leaf season, would you say?
Long as fuck. It probably starts like there's leaves dropping now.
Okay.
Leaves are dropping so early this year. It's wild. Yikes. I think it's because I don't know if it's like the hot
not enough water or what.
Maybe I don't know, but there's literally leaves dropping like everywhere already.
Okay, yikes, that's quick.
But normally,
yep.
we're probably like we kind of switch our mowing a bit, and we'll kind of go to 10 days or whatever, and we'll just kind of like mow the lawn, but we're not really cutting the grass. We're more so just like chopping up the leaves, mulching them up.
Yeah.
And then we do like a cleanup usually first week of November.
Okay.
We go through everybody, hit them once.
Yeah.
And then we're probably into last week of November, first week of December. We're doing our second round.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're like October till like December.
So that's a grind.
It's like 8 weeks of leaves.
And they just slowly fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just taking their sweet old fucking time coming to the ground.
And you're just picking them up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we don't pick them up every.
No,
like,
not
in
right.
October. We're kind of just mulching
them. Yeah.
Well, not even mulching. We're just chewing them up basically with the mowers,
moving
and
them around.
Yeah, and like what we'll do, like when we're mowing, like because obviously your grass edges and stuff start slowing way down, so you're not really trimming as much. Like you might be able to trim every second time you cut or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we still try to zip it through if need be, but
yeah.
So instead of the guy trimming the whole time trimming, he'll go and just kind of blow the beds out.
Nice.
Into the lawn area. The boys will just chew it up.
Nice. Oh, that's a good little thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into we'll put our leaf box on and get into
all that jazz.
Yeah, so we'll probably put the leaf box on. See, it's so hard to decide when to do it.
I know.
Like, it still works landscaping even when we're doing what's it called? Leaves.
Right.
So pretty much we just kind of decide, like probably I'd say Thanksgiving, we'll probably slap the leaf box on.
Expo time.
Yeah, we'll probably put it on before we go, or that might be something the boys will do while we're gone.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
If there's like a shit day or whatever, end of day, finish early, something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be one of those at that time.
But we'll probably put the box on. I don't know if we'll put the leaf loader on it yet. Because like it's kind of nuts to drive it around with it on the front of the truck. Like it's kind of crazy looking.
It looks a little greasy.
It's fucking.
I mean,
it gets a lot of attention.
It just looks cool.
It looks cool. People are like, "What's that?" And then we show them, and they're like,
"Oh,
what the fuck?"
They're like,
"Oh,
great.
can you get ours?" I'm like, "Yeah, put them in a pile."
Yeah, put them in a pile.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll probably put that on, and maybe end of October we'll mount that on the front and
nice
get her ready to roll.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So
and like I said, we sell our leaf mulch too.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, so we got a guy that buys it to do his. I guess he makes compost or whatever, so he buys that, and he's like, man, this is some of the best like added leaf mulch he's getting. It's like dust, right?
It's just because that's awesome.
Shred it,
mulch
and
it
the thing
up.
saves the leaf loader saves so much time.
Oh my gosh, does it ever?
It sucks to like what I don't even know what they are now. They're probably $10,000 now, I guess. It sucks to spend $10,000 for 2 weeks of work.
I know,
but it is worth.
Makes your life
everything.
So much easier.
Like going back to when we used to like, and I get it. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But like when we did it, used to do it with the tarps and lug it to the dub trailer.
Oh, fuck all of that.
Well, it takes so much longer with the fucking.
Yeah.
Because like you might take 4 trips out of one property.
Yeah.
Because the leaves are bulk. They're not chewed up. They're not shredded. They're just full size leaves.
Yeah.
They don't pack as
wet.
well.
They're not mulching
they're wet,
nice.
They're heavy. They're.
Or if you're. No thanks.
So you're trying to, and you can't do it by yourself.
No.
You need probably 3 guys.
Yeah.
Because or you're just going to take a bunch of small little tarp, and at that point you're better off using a garbage can.
Well, exactly, and
yeah. So that's kind of. But anyway, like I said, obviously it took me forever. It took me 12 years to buy one.
Yeah. Right.
I usually kind of stubborn and stupid, but. Or now I'm just trying to work smarter, not harder.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do lately.
Yeah. But no, like I said, it works good. And we last year we did a little. I'm gonna try this year to do like a push for it a bit more, like kind of like a curbside.
Yep. Nice
collection for it. Like,
yep.
Get your leaves to the curb. We'll swing by, suck them up, blow, like whatever. Right? I mean, we'll come do a full cleanup for you. That's obviously ideal.
Yeah, but if you want,
but a lot of people want to do it themselves, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I find too.
You have one green bin.
Yeah.
and 7 maple trees in your backyard.
One green
That's
bin.
a whole lot of fucking green bins.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well,
of
they only
green
come
bins.
once a week, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
our,
right.
Our city collects the green, but they
Yeah.
won't take bags.
Okay.
Or you got to take the bags to the dump yourself, and then you're trying to jam 15 leaf bags in the trunk of a Honda Civic, and it's like,
Not happening.
come on now, people. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
Or you can pay us, and we'll swing by, suck them up, and...
In a morning, it'll be clean.
Yeah.
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 That's
it doesn't take long. So
No.
that's kind of one of the things I think we're going to
okay.
try pushing this year.
Nice.
But
Good thinking. Okay.
we'll see. See
That's
how it
cool.
goes.
Huh, nice.
You must use your walker for your leaves, do you?
Yeah, I love the walker in the fall. Yeah, we're definitely more compacted than you are for like our timeline for leaves.
Mhm.
I've narrowed it down to like it's a 3-week sprint for leaves here,
Okay.
and they're all down then, right?
Fuck, I wish.
I know. So like, I hate leaves, but it's also like a good time because like you get all the blowers out and the boys are together and like it's fun blowing leaves like a shit ton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So ours it's like a 3.5 week thing, if that. So yeah, I use the walker a lot, definitely. And like we'll fire, and we're starting to get some leaves falling slowly, but not what you would,
Yeah.
right?
And you sold your leaf loader, right?
Yeah, I sold it to the Elmira boys. It's just worked so much better. I have it's hard to find a spot for the leaves around here, I've learned.
To dump.
Yeah, like dump spots around here are a battle.
Will the dump take them?
Oh, the dump will take them, but the dump is 40 minutes
Far.
from Elmira.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't like the dump, as you remember.
Yeah, dump dilemmas and stuff.
Dump dilemmas, tough times. But yeah, so it just worked better for us to sell the leaf loader. And now we kind of like partner up with those boys, the Elmira Lawn and Landscape boys. Shout out to those fellas. So yeah, we basically bomb around, make our piles. I'll text him where to go to suck it up, and he comes behind us and sucks it up later in the day. So it's been working out for both of us. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I think that, like, I know when I was like a 1 or 2 man show, we'd do the same thing. Like, we would there's another small company in town we'd do the same thing with.
Okay.
Like, we'd basically just work together on them all and just knock
nice.
a bunch of them because it's way easier.
Oh, with more bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a big one. Like if we have a really big one, we'll do it with these guys because it's just more bodies. But yeah, it's just worked better for our business to not suck them up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same thing with homeowners, right?
Yeah, I was getting
they don't mind cleaning them. It's getting rid of them is the problem.
I know, and I'm like, I was having so much problems getting rid of them, and I'm like, fuck it, this wasn't worth it for, I don't know, us. So then I said, Tyler, if we can just land a couple more patios in the fall to make up for a little bit of these leaves, like we're going to be well better off. So
make the difference up.
And we've been able to do more properties because we're not sucking the leaves up and then, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's just worked better for us. Someday maybe get a leaf loader again. Hopefully get a property someday. I'd love to start and make my own compost, and I'd love to get into that, but
hey,
not happening.
All takes time.
It all takes time, exactly. So we'll get there. The boys will get there. So
yes, fuck yeah.
It's all good. I like leaves. I love fall. I like working in the fall, a little cooler weather. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then it's like cool weather, then you roll right into fucking good old snow.
Good old snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at that point now. Like, we're sending out, all our renewals went out.
Oh, did they? Yeah, I guess.
That's what I mean. Like, our snow contracts start November 15th.
Right. That's soon.
Yeah, it's like 8 weeks, soon. 9 weeks.
Wow.
So yeah, that's kind of, we got those out to our existing customers, and now we're just kind of making the push.
Nice.
Fuck, man. We should have did this earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Two of us just yawning away.
We're battling.
Hopefully we're yawning and not our listeners.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
boys
with this nonsense.
We had a big weekend.
Big
we're
week,
tired.
big week.
And then it's like, come back, full send work for the last couple days, right?
Yeah.
That's what we've all done. It's
Great
just
fucking endure.
It's just Tyler and I this week. Or we've Gibby. Gibby's back in school, but he can work Mondays and Thursdays. So we got him tomorrow. And Jariah is in LA right now. So
just living it up,
living it up. So it's just
did what's his name make the team?
Haven't heard. He's still going. He has
fucking
made
rights, buddy.
Yeah,
He's
fucking
made
rights.
He's made the cut so far.
Yeah, he's buzzing. He's still out there. So that's good news.
Yeah.
He didn't fly home yet.
That's
I
good.
think he's got it. I think he's gonna do it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he made main camp, which is like that's hard to do if you're a 18-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So we're proud of Isaiah. He's gonna do it.
Let's go, buddy. Let's
Let's
go.
go. Then we're going to a game in November, right? And Otter's coming.
You just wanted to make it just for that.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, I want him to make it. But
Yeah.
that would just be a story in itself.
Yeah. Do a live video from the ring.
Oh, yeah, live pod.
The boys just talking nonsense.
Talking a lot of nonsense.
Talking all the shit.
Right?
Shit in the stands.
Talking
shit in the stands.
Yeah, we'd get up to no good up there.
Yeah.
That's
But
funny.
are you doing
Nice.
snow this year? Have you decided? You're staying
Nah.
ahead of it?
Not doing snow. I
think you should do something with the little mini.
Yeah, in somewhat of a snow. I know.
Get a little
It's so
commercial
hard. I
sidewalk
find it
contract.
so challenging around here.
Like, could you get like sub out for another company?
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
I think that'd be your best play.
yeah,
And then at least to get you something in the winter.
yeah. I know.
Well, all you want is something that will cover the cost of your machine, right?
Right. I know. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
you want to make more, but like
I
as
know.
long as you can get something that's going to cover the monthly payment for it.
Totally. Then that would be
You'd
mint.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
Because it obviously works. Because the Elmira boys ripped their mini skid, didn't they?
Yeah, they ripped it. Yeah, and they did like the
did
food
driveways
lane. Yeah, they did some driveways.
and some
I was
sidewalks.
talking to
and stuff.
Mike. He said it was a grind this year. Like it was a tough winter because we only had 5 plowable events.
Yeah.
I mean, that was for the residentials, but the food land, like he'd have to go check on it every day, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm trying to figure something out, but I don't know if snow is going to be it.
Do you think what's it called? I know what are they called? I can't say it. No, not Constaga. Constoga?
Oh, Conestoga. Yeah.
There we go. Just had a little
Nice, there you go.
fucking
Knew
little
we'd
brain
get there.
fart. I'd get there eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Might be the end of the podcast by the time
Yeah,
I got
but
it.
you'll get there.
Would they have something?
Oh, yeah, they would. They have lots of work. They would have something we could do.
But I mean, would
Definitely.
they have something where you could use your machine?
Oh no,
Or
they
would
would.
They have
they
all
would-
their own stuff.
Yeah, they've all their. They're intense, man, and they're in Elmira, and they're they're everywhere. And then you have Mitchell, property maintenance. They're like
Mhm.
10 minutes from here. They're massive. They do the malls and big commercial stuff. And then you have the good old farmer Mennonites that
Yeah.
clean up the rest. So I've just found it very challenging around here, but
Mhm.
obviously it can work. You're right, because other guys are doing it. But
Yeah. See, my thought would be like if you get enough stuff to kind of
yeah,
cover your cost on your mini skid,
yeah,
and then start adding some driveways.
yeah,
Like get enough stuff for your skid to pay for the bills, then start adding a few driveways this year, maybe a few next year, until you get to the point where you can add
the tractor or
the tractor.
Yeah.
And then you
I-
have enough to cover the cost of your tractor.
right. Then it would be better. Yeah, I know. Right.
I think you got to dive in and make this. Well, not dive in, but if you're gonna do it, I'd do it like seasonal or
Well,
monthly or something.
Yeah, I know. See, yeah, that's what it'd have to be, I think. I don't know
Yeah.
if you could do the per time here.
It's not where we got rid of ours.
Oh,
we're
so
not
you
doing
got
per time.
yeah, I remember we were talking about
Yeah,
it.
per time is
You gassed it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think that's
there
the
might
only
be a few spots we do it for, like
Right.
some commercial stuff, or depending how that works out. Like knock out some details or whatever with them. But
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
But-
like maybe this year we'd carry it over as per time, and then next year
Right.
it's make the switch or see you later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of where it's too hard because like
It's
you go
too
buy a new
hard.
tractor, it's 120 grand, and I'm not doing that hoping it snows.
Well, that's
Sorry.
exactly it. Fuck that. It's
Yeah,
not happening.
fuck that noise. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that
and
happens.
and it costs money to keep employees.
Oh, I know.
On call all winter. Like,
Right.
It's not like these guys are just sitting around with nothing to do. Like they have to be there.
Yeah.
If it snows,
Pretty
right?
much
They have to be
ready to go.
Yeah.
And
on call, ready to go, and that shit costs money.
Yeah, no one is doing that for free.
Yeah, they're not sitting around waiting home, be like, oh, maybe Martin will call next week.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding, he didn't, but I didn't get another job, so now I can't buy fucking groceries.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no, we did that. We got rid of it. It's either seasonal prepay or 5 monthly payments.
Okay. See, that's a good move.
Yeah.
That's how we'd have to do it.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, I'll do some
Or I'm
thinking.
sure there's a way. I'm sure there's some way to set up like buy 10 or
Yeah, right. Something
pay
like
for
that.
10, and then anything after 10 you pay per time.
Yeah,
there's
right.
definitely ways around it
Yeah, okay, something like that.
to try to get it like a minimum of 10, and then anything
Yeah,
after that you
right.
pay per. Like there's definitely ways. It's just
Yeah, right.
figuring out the logistics of it, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much what we'll be tackling for the next few weeks is
Snow
getting all our
con.
snow ready and advertising and trying to do some
Nice.
marketing and snow stakes and
Full send.
fucking sender, and then maybe buy another tractor or two, see
Ooh.
what happens, see what comes along, and then just
Would you get some of those, those fancy snow stakes Narducci has with the northern, would you do something like that?
I'd love to. Working on them. See what we
Okay.
can figure out. They're hard to get.
Yeah, I thought I heard that too.
Yeah, they're very. It's.
Huh.
I mean, people when they get them, they don't want to tell you where they got them
Okay.
because then everybody would have them,
Right.
and your driveway doesn't stand out anymore.
Yeah, right. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's why, right? Because like you're the one guy
Yeah.
that has them,
Yeah, of course.
then
Everyone's
you're way
good.
ahead of the game.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Which that
so if you
would
get
be
them, you don't
play.
tell anybody because then
You're the
like,
one.
if I got them, I wouldn't tell anybody where I
No,
got
yeah,
them.
wouldn't be
I mean,
telling
I'd probably
them
tell
here.
somebody like out in Alberta.
Yeah, right. Or out here. Yeah, right.
I just, like, even then, I don't even know. I honestly don't know if I
Oh,
would
yeah.
because
I don't blame you.
then they talk to somebody and they talk to somebody, and then
They'll
everybody
yeah,
and their dog has them, and you lose every advantage you got.
yeah. Then
And like most things, I'm pretty good to share about, but something like that is
no, yeah. Keep
That's
that to
a-
yourself.
that's a no go
Mm-hmm.
because
I
people
hear ya.
love. If they see something that works, people love to
Snag
copy
it.
and duplicate.
The old copy and paste.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of that. So,
Yeah,
and which is fine. It just means you're doing something right. It just sucks when you're trying to do it to advantage you, and then it just
Yeah, right.
everybody does it, and then you lose the advantage you had. So
Yeah, right. No, okay, that's fair.
and snow's very cutthroat to begin with.
Very. Seems like it's extremely cutthroat.
Fuck, I was out the other day, and I was talking to somebody, and someone went to my customer's house. They obviously didn't know it was my customer, or whatever,
Right.
and offered a seasonal plow rate of $450.
Oh dear.
And if they signed up before October 1st, it was $50 off.
So $400 for the year.
$400 for the season.
And
My customer was like, fuck that.
Yeah, I know how that's gonna go.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem, right? Well,
Right.
they know, look what happened last year to all
Yeah.
these people that gave good deals and cheap.
Yeah,
and
trying to
they
get
had
in.
one truck or one whatever to try to do 7 feet of snow, and then their customers couldn't get out of their house for 5 fucking days.
Yeah, right.
People don't want that.
No, they want it done right, like how
They want
you
something
guys
done
do it.
right, reliable.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's where we're kind of making our push into that
Nice.
kind of marketing plan, I guess.
Well, I think it's a winner.
I hope so. We're gonna find out in 10 weeks, I guess.
Yeah,
when
nice.
snow gets ready to fall and contracts are signed it in, and
Yeah. Well,
we'll
that's
see what
good.
happens.
Nice. Huh, nice. Well, this happened today. I forgot to bring up. You know how you take a leak in a water bottle in the trailer?
Yeah.
Well, I had to do the old number 2 today out on the job, and Yeah. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. Were you in like a residential neighborhood? I hope not.
No, we're at the best possible place. We look after this horse farm that's out of town.
Oh, they probably just thought a horse got out.
Oh, no one even lives there, so we were laughing.
Oh, okay.
Right? Laughing. But it just so happened, like the lady who used to live there, because they're selling the property, right? She's like, oh yeah, just cleaning out some things and whatever. And she's like, oh yeah, like use the bathroom if you guys need to. And I'm like, yeah, all right, thanks. And it's like, I want to use the bathroom, but you're gonna know I just bombed it, and I don't want you to know that either.
So instead, just shit in her bush.
So I shit in the bush, and it honestly went pretty good. So, I mean, not the first time.
Not your first rodeo, eh?
No, I'm sure you've been down that road.
I'm sure everybody who works outside in construction or whatever.
Sometimes you got to do
some pretty interesting ways to take a piss and whatever else anywhere.
Well, exactly. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So
here's a piece of advice for you. My cousin told me this a long time ago. He was in the military there.
Ooh.
And he said, anytime you got to shit in the woods, or anywhere really, I guess, you use the belt method.
Ah, okay.
So basically, if you have a belt, I guess this is what they're doing.
Okay.
Or whatever, right? Like they'll kind of
right.
Someone showed it along the way to them.
Yeah.
You take your belt off.
This is what they're doing.
Yeah, this is what the people want to listen to. This is what the people want to know.
This is
you never know. You might be in a pinch.
This could save your day.
This could save your trousers. Yeah, I guess you take your belt off, you loop it around a tree.
Okay.
And then you just basically make like a...
Oh, you hold on to it.
Like a single hand... Yeah, and then away you go.
Okay.
Sit back, do your thing, and...
All right.
Don't
and then
piss
there
in
you
your
go.
boots.
Okay. Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
there
you
impressive.
go.
You just went and shit in the bush, though. You had
I know.
lots of leaves ready to go.
Yep, I just leaned up on the tree and sent it.
Now, do you keep toilet paper in your truck?
Yeah, we do, or like some napkins. There's always something in somewhere. So
some leftover
we gotta
fast
keep
food
some
napkins.
We're gonna have to get some dedicated rolls and spots for rolls because.
Oh, I got one of the trucks the boys used the other day, and there was a pile of toilet paper, like a roll of toilet paper in the back and all this stuff. I'm like, boys are prepared.
Yeah, right on. Love to hear it.
It was way worse during COVID. That was
right
because like no one had an open bathroom.
You wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, you literally weren't allowed to go.
Right.
Use public washrooms.
Right. I remember that.
That's when I piss in a bottle.
Right.
Because I mean, some spots there's lots of spots you can piss somewhere, but there's also
some spots you can't.
You can't.
Very true.
Yeah, like if I'm in an big open property and there's no buildings around, there's no nothing, and
no fence,
no, literally nothing.
Yeah, you got to send it.
Yeah, you open the door and check for leaks.
Oh, there you go.
But
all right. Well, we have a couple of this or that's on that note.
On that note, yeah.
We'll keep it quick today. This is mowing related.
Okay.
All right. First one, solo mowing or with a helper or a team?
Majority of the time, I like cutting by myself.
Okay.
Obviously, some bigger stuff, big prop, then obviously it's good to have somebody or whatever. Like, okay, absolutely. But I know I've always liked cutting by myself because I know, like when I'm mowing, I know exactly where I didn't get.
Yeah.
And where I need to hit with the trimmer.
Nice.
Or if I'm trimming, I can trim and get stuff I know the mower can't get.
Yeah.
So you kind of,
I
don't know, I find it more accurate. And you're just kind of at your own pace. You just
kind of nice.
Put your headphones on and ripper.
Yeah. Nice. I'm going to have to.
The one downside of that, though, is we have a bunch of spots where we if we are running two guys, one guy would literally just drive the mower from house to house.
Oh, nice.
It's dense enough where you can do one,
just
drive four houses down the street, mow that, drive 4 houses.
Okay.
Do that, make a turn onto the next street, do that. And we'll do that. There'll be spots like me and Sam were mowing. Was it last week?
Garden boy.
Garden boy.
Let's go.
I think we were mowing, I think it was last week. and he'd like literally just finish the lawn. Like we finished the lawn, and then he would just take off up the street.
Okay.
And I'd like mow and I'd whippersnip and blow, drive to the next
Drive up.
house.
And he already has a mode.
He'd be leaving to the next spot. So then there's literally like no
yeah.
Yeah, no downtime.
No downtime, really.
Unloading the mower, no putting the ramps up.
Okay. Sitting in the
nothing,
truck
so-
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. That's a good answer. I'm gonna join you and go solo too. I've had the mower out. I haven't mowed much grass this year, which is just such a change than what I've been used to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday and today I was on the Ferris all day and I was loving it. So I'm going solo, definitely. And I've tried out trimming everything before I mowed, and I'm kind of digging it. See, I did a little post there.
I seen your post this morning.
Was that today? Yeah, that was today.
I've always been a mow first,
Same.
trim after, like always.
Same, like always.
But you see so many people that mow first or trim first.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Well,
people
that's
are always posting videos.
So I did the post. I'm like, I keep seeing this.
Yeah.
I know.
It'll be interesting to see what the results are when it's.
Yeah. I liked it because, like, you get there and you're like, all right, let's go. And it's like, all right, well, I'll stand on the mower for an hour and a half. And then I'm like, oh, I got to go trim now. When it's like, I'm already amped up. I'm going out, grabbing the trimmer, doing all the trimming. It's like, oh, I'm so glad I got the trimming done. And then you rip the lawn, blow off, and you're done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Little chilling time on the mower, maybe. So I don't know.
Like I said, I've always just done it.
I never really thought about it.
Me neither. I've also always ran a guard on until like a year ago.
Yeah, get that out of there.
And I like it so, like I had one trimmer the other day with a guard on.
And you just kicked it off.
And I was like, this is fucking terrible.
So brutal.
Yeah.
I know.
I literally went, I didn't have any, the only reason I had the new truck, so I didn't have any tools to take it off.
Okay.
So I literally went and bought a tool from Belmac
to
or
get
Celtic,
it out of
so I could take it off.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this thing.
Yeah,
it's
too
driving
heavy.
me crazy.
I had a guard one I was ripping today. It was all right because I was trimming some pretty gnarly stuff with rocks in it and stuff. So I didn't mind the guard, but I don't like the guards.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get them out of there.
Don't think I can go back to it.
No, I hear you. Nice. Okay, number 2. Would you rather a bunch of small lawn mows or maybe like 8 to 10 large ones?
Small.
Okay, small.
All day long.
Really?
Yeah. I would rather have 200 small lawns.
Okay.
Like 3,000, 2,500, 3,000 square foot lawns all day long over the big ones.
The big units.
The only nice thing about the big ones, if they're like big fields, you can get like some cool like stripe pictures and that sort of stuff.
Right.
But like, I'd lose my fucking mind.
Other than that, you're over it?
Yeah. I'm like a 5-6 minute kind of lawn guy. Like,
okay, that's your jam.
On to the next one.
Hop in onto the next. Okay.
Yeah. But I also, like I said, I'm also doing it where I do a little bit of everything. Like I do all 3 things. So like, I don't want to mow for where you said, oh, I'd have to hop on the mower for an hour and a half.
Yeah, you don't.
Fuck that. We don't have that.
You don't. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So we're like,
right. You don't have that.
No, we don't have that sort of.
See, and
thing, right? Like,
I have a lot of those that we do that are, it's like, well, see you in a couple hours.
Yeah, no, we don't.
What podcast are you ripping? Right?
Yeah, we have like.
Huh.
I think we have 2 lawns that take over an hour.
Okay.
We probably only have 5.
Yeah.
That take longer than a half hour.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty quick.
Oh yeah, like I'm just going through the list of my head.
Yeah.
We're probably. I'd confidently say 5 lawns that take longer than a half hour.
Wow.
And I'm trying to think. Even like.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say we have less than. I'd say maybe 15 that take longer than 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. And then they're all
the rest
under
are under 10.
On 5.
Half of them are under like, or half of them would be like 5.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, the other day, me and Sam were mowing. Oh, what the fuck is this noise? The other day, me and Sam were mowing, and we left the shop at 7:30, and at 9:00 we had 11 lawns done.
Nice, that's huge.
So that's with driving in.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was with drive time.
Okay, by 9.
And one of those spots has 11 or 10 stops at it.
Wow.
We put it in our system as one because the same people own it. But
Oh,
it's 10
okay.
different
It's 10
properties.
spots.
So it's technically like 20 some lawns in like an hour and a half.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like today, what did I do? I did some garden pruning and a little bit of cut back. And then I went to this chicken poultry trucking company.
Yeah.
I was on the stand-on for like, this place is massive. I don't even know how big it is. I'm on the mower for like, it was like 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes. I'm just not full tilt on the stand-on, but I'm going pretty hard on the stand-on.
Yeah.
Probably almost 2 hours, and I was only on my own, right?
Yeah.
I got a wicked time lapse of some stripes today, so
Fuck yeah. On the
pumped a
drone?
bit. Yeah, on the drone. Pumped a bit.
I gotta find mine. I lost it.
Yeah. I'm glad I pulled it out. I burned the whole battery up on one video.
Fuck yeah.
So that's cool. But yeah, we got some big ones. That's
Yeah, we don't. Like I said,
Interesting.
I've never went after big ones though. I've
Yeah,
always
right.
gone after the
smaller.
small,
I guess
in and out.
I guess I have gone after the big ones. So
Yeah. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm not opposed to it. I just,
yeah, right.
for us, it's what works.
Mm-hmm.
And the smaller
Totally.
the lawn, the more lawns we do, the more potential snow customers we have.
Right. Yeah, that's
The more
you're
potential
right.
snow, the more snow we get.
The
Then
more
we do that,
money.
we bump it. Yeah, the more custom. It's just more customers. It's just
Yeah, right.
numbers.
If you
It's a
do
numbers
more of the
game for
little
us.
ones.
Yeah.
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. All right.
And we
Wow.
don't do commercial plowing, so that
Right.
kind of eliminates a lot of those big ones because they
Yeah,
want
that's-
a lot of people year round, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's
So.
true. All right,
Just a
last
thought.
one. No, I love it. Last one. What is your favorite time of year to mow?
July when the grass is burnt and not growing.
When you're just running over it.
I like kind of like end of September into October.
Yep.
The grass is like it's not growing a ton,
No.
but it's like growing enough where you still gotta like cut it
Yeah.
and it's kind of on like after our fall fertilizer, so it's all like greened up. It's looking good.
Yeah.
The weather's like perfect for
Oh.
our grass,
Right.
and it's just like a really dark green to like finish off
like
the
a
year.
velvet
And
dark
you know, there's not
green.
many cuts left.
Yeah, that's true. So that's a good feeling.
Yeah, I like the October cuts,
Yeah, okay. You like October?
like the
Okay.
before Thanksgiving cuts,
Oh, yeah, nice.
the pre-turkey cut.
Yeah, all right. With a little bit of leaves in there to chop up.
Oh yeah, just add a little color to the photo, right?
Nice,
Make
okay.
it fucking fancy, right? Artsy.
I like it. Okay. I'd say
That was a very specific answer.
Yeah, I'm digging it though. Yeah, I'm gonna go late September, early October. Because around here, like Elmira, there's so many maple trees. So like the reds and the oranges are so bright. Kind of around then. And the weather is just mint. It's not so hot too.
It's such good working weather.
Oh, I could
like
go
today
all
was
day.
like 19 degrees. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Oh, that's so money.
It's so nice versus the 37
Oh, I
you pretty
know.
much had for 6 weeks
You
straight.
just want to, right? Yeah, you were
Yeah.
dealing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And the
I
sun
didn't,
sets.
I didn't have to have my air conditioning on. It was mint.
Wow, that is mint.
Yeah.
I still had it on. It was probably 24 today, 25 when it got, and I'm like, it's getting up there.
Yeah. You got to get the heat going soon
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah,
And
and I
then in a few
noticed.
weeks we'll be fucking bitching about snow.
Oh, I know. The sun sits a little bit lower now, right? It just gives a different look to the lawn,
Yeah. You
right?
can see the stripes a little better.
Yeah, just a little. I don't know. I like it. So, this is prime stripe and video weather.
Prime striping season.
So get your phones out and your tripods, folks, because it's time.
I said I want to buy a drone, and I'll probably just buy a new one because I can't find my other one.
Okay.
And it's pretty bad when you just lose a drone.
Just buy.
But yeah, to do some cool, and I want to do it for this winter too.
Oh, that would look cool.
And I want to get the one that flips so you can film.
Yeah, vertically.
Vertical.
The DJI
3?
Yeah, or the 2. I think we have the 2 mini, and it does that.
No, I think I have the 2 mini. It doesn't do far. Or I always have the mini.
Maybe it's
the regular
the 3.
mini.
Yeah, 3 does.
I don't fuck. One of them does, and that's what one I'm getting. I'm just tired of taking cool drone videos and looking at it and trying to put it on Instagram. It looks like shit, or you can't see half the picture. And I'm like,
it's
fuck.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Then I just don't use it.
Yeah, true. I know. And it's a little bit of a mission to get it out, so.
Yeah, well, I also just can't find mine. But yeah, that also doesn't help in the recording process.
When you don't have it.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet, man. Sounds like a plan.
Well, there you go. Hopefully someone will take something this and then
maybe add some new services.
Oh, and what you should do, I don't know if you do it or not, or people do it.
Yeah.
Easy way to get this through people is I do it every spring or every fall. Well, I do it a bunch throughout the year. But I know I do it now with the job or request form. But you could easily do it just like email, make like an Excel spreadsheet or something, attach it, put in a chart, and just list off all these services. Like gutter cleaning, fall fertilizer, lawn, all these different stuff that we just talked about, and just blast it out to your customers. You'd be surprised how many people actually just like, oh, I didn't know you offered that.
Yeah, right.
And then they hit you back up and
then
there's it, right?
Yeah.
So,
and then we've
sold a bunch of Christmas. Like we've sold, and like it's just good filler work for the most part, right?
Yeah, right.
To fill in, like you said, if you're going from 7 days till 10 days on your mowing, like
need something else to
fill
do.
Something.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So I said, hopefully,
that's
somebody will take something from it, can use it, and get a little extra work and make those last few bucks before old Mother Nature blasts us with fucking
the good stuff,
white gold.
Yeah, old Pablo's gonna be back at it, eh?
Pushing like Pablo.
Oh, I love it.
Fucking classic.
So classic. Sweet, guys. Thanks for listening. Don't know what else to say. Great times chatting with you.
I'm probably going to fucking sleep, but...
Yeah, I think we should both go to sleep.
We'll be back to Tuesday next week.
We'll be back next Tuesday, so...
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday, folks.
See you, buddy.
We want to thank you for listening to the Crooked Stripes podcast. If you liked this episode of the pod, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Head over to Instagram and follow @The Crooked Stripes. From there, stay up to date on all things lawn, landscaping, and snow removal. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode of The Crooked Stripes. Thanks again for listening.